Welcome back to Yankee Chronicle. I'm your host, Abby Peel. Warner is at the southern end of our Sunapee region, and it has its own dynamic downtown. Tell us more, Catherine.
I'm in the gallery at Main Street Bookends. It is we're in the depth of winter. It's very, very cold, and it's nice to be here in this cozy gallery. And I wanted to encourage everybody to come and experience Warner during the wintertime. You may be coming up to ski, you may be coming just to do a day trip, explore towns around in the neighborhood. So we always like to say something wonderful is happening in Warner. And especially during the winter months, we encourage you to come and check out the downtown. We have restaurants, museums, shops, and friendly people. We're situated in the Dartmouth Lake Sunapee region, 18 miles northwest of Concord, with 2 exits off of I-89. If you take exit 9, be sure to go past the roundabout and continue on up into the lovely village of Warner. We are the home of the Rollins State Park and the entrance to Mount Kearsarge, as well as Mount Kearsarge Indian Museum. Only open on Fridays, January through April. It houses a huge collection of Native American artifacts. Through partnership with Native peoples, exhibits, and workshops, Mount Kearsarge Indian Museum serves as a living center for artistic expression, traditional values, and contributions from past and contemporary Native life. If you want to make a loop, you might want to start off at Cafe One East. It's a coffee house serving espresso drinks, scratch-made baked goods, breakfast, and more. There's a big front porch, there are board games, a place to relax, and they have open mic nights. Just behind the cafe is the Civil War statue of General Walter Harriman, which is in front of the Black Heritage Trail of New Hampshire Warner marker. We're very proud to have that marker there. These are on the central town green along with the Main Street Warner Lodge. This magnificent building was the original Baptist church in 1833, became the home of the Harris Masonic Lodge in the 1960s, and since 2020, when it was bought by the nonprofit Main Street Warner, is now being restored and renovated to become the future home of community events and an indoor performance area. Head on down Main Street and you will see the Warner Town Hall and then a series of shops and restaurants. You want to check out the Buttonwood shop. They have nature-inspired art and handcrafts, specialty herbal products, artisan-made ceramic vessels, botanical beverages, elixirs and teas, and seasonal flowers, foliage, and plants. It's a fun place to explore. Next door is The Local, a great restaurant. It has a full bar serving excellent food and great selection of craft and domestic beers. It's a family-run and operated business offering an extensive menu that includes handcrafted burgers, sandwiches, and pulled pork. They host events regularly like the Tuesday Family Nights, Team Trivia Thursdays, Open Mic Fridays, and live music on Saturdays. So it's a fun place to stop and have something to eat. Or check out the best pizza around at Charlie Mac's. Located in the back of an old colonial home, they won New Hampshire Magazine's Best of 2024. Warm and inviting, it's always great food. Next door is the Warner Public Market, a local convenience store and market with farm fresh goods, apothecary, groceries, fresh baked goods, hot to go food, and beer and wine. Very local and delicious foods. Cross the street and you will see the New Hampshire Telephone Museum. The museum features the collection of the Violet and Bartlett families who collectively worked in the telephone industry for over 85 years. The museum is closed during the winter, but it's something you're going to want to come back and visit. On the adjacent corner is the iconic Pillsbury Free Library. Since 1892, Warner's gateway to information, education, and entertainment. Next door is the Jim Mitchell Community Park, opened 2010 with a terrace, gardens, and an amphitheater for outdoor performances during the summer and fall. This connects to the Colonial with an attached barn that was once the home of the Pillsbury family. This is now the home of Main Street Bookends and Gallery, a general bookstore with a gallery representing over 30 local artists. This was started by myself and my husband Neil and brother Jim Mitchell back in 1998. Stop in to browse, check out the artwork, and get a sense of the community of Warner. Keep on down the street and you will reach Reed's North, a restaurant excelling in New England comfort food, an American tavern with craft beers, a whiskey wall, and cocktails. It's also home to trivia nights and a lot of local musicians. Check out the Warner mural on the outside wall, commissioned in 2021 to celebrate all that was and is Warner, and the 250th anniversary of the town being incorporated. Make it complete by visiting the Warner Historical Society and the Upton Chandler House right down the street. There are Warner exhibits always on site. So there's an awful lot to do right here in downtown Warner. It may be the winter months, but there's a lot of cozy places to tuck in, a lot to explore, a lot of great food, and we really encourage you to come and explore Warner during the winter because, as we like to say, something wonderful is always happening in Warner.
Thanks, Catherine, and the fine businesses that make up the main street of Warner all are worth a visit. When we return, Hannah Flanders at Sweet Beet Market and Cafe in Bradford will lure us off of Route 103 for some of their fine offerings. But first, let's visit another one of the good businesses that make this show possible.
This program is supported by Main Street Bookends of Warner for books, toys, games, cards, gifts, and a gallery of local art. Main Street Bookends of Warner.